This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government.
Because I just went gay all of a sudden.
Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge.
There is no racial bigotry. Here you are all equally worthless.
All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. Welcome to the jungle!
Oh, man, just in fact, what are you wearing?
My hooded sweatshirt.
Okay, you know, I gotta tell you, I was gonna talk shit about it, but when you stood up and put the hood up, it's actually pretty fucking bad.
That's the thing. Like, it's a gay-ass old man LL Bean sweater until you put the hood up and see the pouch. And then you're like, oh, no, it's cool.
Yeah, no.
So, well, let's see. So at the beginning of the old show, we used to joke about having an intro song.
Right, and that was like the gag. That was like the running gag. It was like
the running gag.
We forget to play the intro. But
do you remember how it started?
You talking about the actual song?
No. Like how the gag about the song started?
I think it started because one of us, or myself and you did the intro, and then myself and Roach didn't know that there was an actual intro song.
So yeah, it started with one of you, and I think it was Matt first, and then it went to Roach, and that was episode 5 was Roach,
right.
and we were talking about at the beginning, it's like, have you heard the new song? But at the beginning of yours, you were like, what, like from back in the day? And you were like, and I was like, no. And Matt goes, no, we have a whole new song. And you're like, oh, we do? But that all started because when we recorded it, I told Matt, I'm like, yeah, so I'm going to put the intro music here. And he's like, okay, go. Right. And I'm like, no, you're going to hear it. You won't hear it now.
Right.
And so then Scott was like, what song? Like it became this gag where I was like, the intro song is over. And everybody was like, I didn't hear the intro. And they didn't. Now we understand, like in post, we joke. We're like, what song are we hearing right now? Or what's playing right now? And it's nothing.
No, but back in those days, our low budget minded ass thought it was going to be like a radio show. Like, I don't hear it coming through my headphones. You have it in your headphones? Yeah.
Well, welcome to the locker room. I'm Tom, and obviously I'm with Marco. We're banging this out real quick because he's at the tattoo shop, folks.
I actually literally have a client waiting for me. I just finished one, and I was like, can you wait a moment? Because I got to record this intro to the podcast. And they're like, what?
Yeah. So the first segment that we're going to hear, well, first of all, I wanted to back up and tell everybody about the have the conversation about the song, because what you're going to hear is the first thing you're going to hear is the old intro, right? And so I wanted to give people an idea of what we started with, because that was that whole no safe spaces, no, all that stuff.
Right.
So you'll up next is what you're going to hear. You're going to hear the intro with the music, and the way that we kind of started every show was with this gag about the song. And then we had, I was the king of useless information. Marco was the South American connection who could make everybody look by saying mira mira. And Matt was, what was Matt?
He the one that would ease it in like a gentleman.
That's right. The man who always eases it in, which we haven't gotten to that episode yet. But
no, not yet. We'll explain it. We'll get there.
So that's the first thing, is the intro. So you guys can hear the intro in its entirety. And then what I've added is some Back to the Future sound effects. So you'll see, I was trying to figure out a way to separate these different segments, and people would know when a new segment was starting. So the next segment you're going to hear after that is us in I think it was our 3rd episode, and Matt is talking about how he went to the doctor, and it totally random, like breaks into the conversation, starts talking about how he had to go to the doctor and get a finger up his ass.
Yeah, get his oil checked.
And get his oil checked. So here you go. This is Matt talking about getting a finger up his ass.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, guys and dolls, dudes and dudettes. It's time for another edition of the Manstalgia podcast, where there are no filters, no trigger warnings, no safe spaces, and no crybabies. A place where real men use real talk to discuss real issues facing all of us today. A place where words matter, morals have meaning, honor is prized, and facts don't have feelings. I am your host, Fletcher. I'm a married father of 2 teenagers, a retired police officer, a consummate smartass, and the king of useless trivia. In full disclosure, I still have not achieved my goal of being declared a suppressive person by the cult of Scientology, and I have never, ever seen The Notebook.
All right, welcome back.
What was that?
Manstalgia podcast.
That's the song. Oh, that's a new song.
Didn't you like it?
Sure.
We're like Chef, motherfucker. We have our own theme music when we walk into the room now.
Who produced that, by the way?
That was a combination of P. Diddy and Rick Rubin.
All right. Well, welcome to another edition of
Manstalgia.
This
is the Manstalgia podcast where we have no room for Nancy's or whiners, and facts don't give a shit about your feelings. Basically,
isn't the U.S. like kind of like the biggest safe space in the world? Really, when you think about it.
You know what? Seriously. I'm surprised. This is the 5th episode?
Uh-huh.
We're 5 episodes deep. You haven't got a fucking iota of a fuck-off email about your voice when you say those words.
No safe spaces?
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with my voice?
Well, you're...
What are you trying to say?
Now we're going to be called...
the hate-stalgia?
Hate-stalgia. Well, we are... Well... 3/4 of us are white males, and I was informed recently, via social media, that all white males are racist. So I didn't know that about myself. I didn't know that.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. This is fuzzy. Please explain to me how you. And you said all white males, right? So
I read it on a T-shirt, so it's got to be true.
Oh, get the fuck out!
And you know what?
Did it have a hashtag to it?
So technically, you're pretty pale there, my brother.
I'm South American. How dare you?
You're South American.
How dare you?
Your skin color.
How dare you?
You know what? Hold on.
Should we bust out the Family Guy chart
I'm incognito.
on
Look
skin
at
color?
that beautiful.
You can't tell because you're both so tattooed. Nobody knows what your skin actually looks like.
Well, I'm half
underneath
Italian
anymore.
too, so I got that olivey wop skin.
That's true.
My oath.
Now, I've actually known you longer than I've known Mugshot. You and I have known each other. I was 13?
I believe you were in
14.
Yeah,
I was at junior high.
Yeah. You were in junior high. I was beginning of high school. We lived in the same complex.
8th grade. I was 8th. You were 9th.
Yeah,
and
that sounds about right.
We would jump off the roof of
roof of the pool house.
The pool had a roof?
No, the pool house.
No, the pool house. Like right next to the.
Fuck you.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, I'm like maybe the pool had a roof. Maybe it was a cheeky indoor pool.
Pool of the roof. Roof of the pool.
So we would literally. I think I was the first person you did. You were like, no, we can't. I'm like, yeah, we can.
Yeah, no, I had my doubts. I'm a lot bigger than you are. Just aerodynamically, does not work the same.
For the record, Fuzzy is a lot bigger than everybody.
Yeah, I'm about.
You have been the enforcer since day one.
Well, for the listeners at home that do not know me, obviously, I'm about 6'5" and about 3 biscuits.
Depending on what convenience store you're seen running out of, because those height charts, they're not always accurate.
No. That's correct. No. But I had a checkup not too long ago, and I'm over 40 years old, so we'll check.
Oh, did you get the full on, like the Fletcher?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
What are you using your whole head? Moon River.
I actually asked the doctor if I can go ahead and just get that done next time when I come back from reading some results for lab work and stuff like that. I couldn't put the trigger on it, man.
Hold on. You said, hey, can I get it done next time? You asked for it?
Yeah, no. They said, hey,
or you postponed it.
I postponed it. Oh. Yeah, it was part of the whole, it was.
Hey, doc, you want to stick a finger in my ass?
I'm like, hey, doc, how about next time, once we've gotten to know each other a little bit more, then you stick your finger in my ass.
Well, I've been doing that for going on 6 years now.
Hold on, time out. You've had a doctor stick his finger in your ass for 6 years?
Correct, every year for my physical. Because
you know
I
what?
have a family
Proctober,
history.
Brother. Proctober.
Yeah, I have.
Proctober.
Let's hear it for Proctober.
I have a family history of prostate cancer. So once the doctor
Really?
was informed that, yeah, my dad, that was cancer number 2 that he had.
That was cancer 2.
Cancer 2 of 3.
Because I know that's what.
He's an ornery, tough Irishman.
No, I fucking know that, but I didn't know that cancer 2 was prostate cancer.
Correct.
I didn't know about cancer 1, actually.
Cancer 1 was kidney. They took a kidney.
Well, and you have kidney problems.
Correct. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I missed my appointment. Shit. Anyway.
We'll cut that part out.
No, I think you should leave it.
I did miss my appointment.
I think
Okay, first of all,
I'm sorry, Kaiser.
congratulations for getting a finger up your ass and getting checked. I still have not had a finger up my ass, but
Typically, when you're 40
This is the
when
year.
that.
oh no, I just turned
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
No, I know.
So it's your year.
Yeah.
We can prep you for it.
When you say prep before, like
Which one?
drumstick and some KY?
Motherfucker, you got skinnier fingers than Fuzzy.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I mean, we could go that deep. No pun intended. What I meant was.
What happened was
What happened? You didn't let me finish.
you mispronounced it.
You mispronounced it. No, I'm just saying we can let you know what to expect. It's really not.
That's
that
how
bad.
you mean. Okay,
It's really not that bad.
I'm sure it's not. I mean, in all fairness, I've had a.
You know,
I was just gonna say, if you had a girl,
I'm-
I'd get crazy with the cheese.
I've
whiz
had the
and-
dolphin. You guys are familiar with the dolphin.
that's a whole other side topic because
No,
I
but
think
have
women
you
need to
had
let
the
somebody
dolphin?
know when you're going to do that.
Have you had the dolphin, or did you? Or was it planned?
It wasn't. All of a sudden, there was a finger in my ass.
So you had
and
the
I
dolphin.
wasn't informed.
'Cause
Yeah,
the dolphin is when a girl is typically giving you head,
correct.
and
all of a sudden,
Yes,
there's a finger in your ass,
she
and you
thinks, oh, your prostate needs a little bit of.
and you start to do like flipper. It's the
Yeah.
dolphin.
yeah, no, I've had the
Yeah.
the ease into it. You know, the ease into like, oh, you know, look up at you like, is this gonna be okay? I'm like,
See,
I
no,
don't know.
yeah.
And then it happens. You're like, oh wow.
I don't think it's. I didn't care for it any of the times that it happened.
Wait. Did the same person get you multiple times? And how did they get you
No.
the second time? Oh no,
You know I was a whore back in the day.
no. But I'm saying, if the same person has gotten you multiple times, then at that point it would be shame on you.
Wait,
because
yeah,
you
no,
would
no,
know
no.
it was coming
But
the second
are we
time.
talking about like just tickling the rosebud? Or are we talking about
No, we're
full-on
talking
knuckle
about
deep?
in. Oh yeah, knuckle.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no, a
like
little push.
searching
No,
for
no,
that
no,
prostate. Like
I'm okay if somebody rings the doorbell, but if
Thank you.
if a fingernail disappears, we have a problem.
yeah, I don't.
Houston,
I
we
would
have a
just-
problem.
I just prefer you just stay away from that area.
Well, especially
That's
I
just
mean,
me.
okay, so guys and girls, because here's the deal: the guys listen to us because they just know this is how guys talk. The girls listen to us because they're like, "Holy shit, that's how guys talk."
Yes,
fucking yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So here's the deal, right? Butt stuff
it needs to be
is an
discussed.
after shower activity. First of all, always
Sure.
in every
There's
sense of the word,
Sure, I agree.
There's prep work.
is an after shower activity.
Yes.
Well, then again, I did see a movie where the guy's like, "Oh, if you go in a girl's bathroom and she's got wet wipes next to her toilet, game on."
I have wet wipes next to my toilet. Not right. I need to get more, but I just ran out. But I like to keep clean. That doesn't mean I'm into the butt stuff.
Well,
means
hold on,
I'm
hold on.
hygienic.
It also, if I may interject for a moment, it also
You have wet wipes next to your toilet. I've been to your toilet.
You know, I live by them. But also, they
yeah,
call me.
'cause you got to clean it out of the
Well,
hair.
they call me fuzzy for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think the hair just stops magically, like, you know, at certain places? No. At a point in time, it's like, it can be as bad, or not for myself, but I've heard that it can be as bad as trying to get peanut butter off the freaking rug on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get in there.
That's a tough task.
That is elbow grease involved. But with that being said, yeah, when it comes to the butt play, if you will, it has to be a certain occasion kind of thing. You can't just get in there after being at a club or at a bar for 2 to 3 hours. You know,
like I
playing
said,
a game
there's
with somebody.
there's some prep.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
There's prep time, and there's a discussion about whether that's going to happen in the first place. I think that's an early relationship thing.
But what if you for example, like you brought up that you were bamboozled, if you will,
Yes.
right? So if you were bamboozled, how do you bring that up beforehand?
That's
in the
true.
middle of a bar.
But-
Here, let me buy you what are you drinking? Oh, that's cranberry vodka. Awesome. Hey, you gonna play with my ass?
But typically, okay, but let's turn the table a little bit. As a man, if I'm gonna go for the butt, I'm gonna give some warning because not all women are into that.
You should give warning if you're going for
Right.
that stuff. That's
so
politeness.
women should not insert a digit into the holiest of holes of a man,
Right.
without some maybe a lead into like a little teasing, a little tickling, whatever, and then see, get a temperature read of the man, whether he's liking it or going, oh no.
Okay.
But to just freaking ramrod a finger
Ramrod.
up my ass.
Say car ramrod. Say car ramrod.
Ramrod. That is that's a no go. That's a no fly zone.
Okay, so if
It's never appropriate. It's never okay.
I will slip back onto my police officer hat. If you take a digit and penetrate a hole on another person without their consent, you have committed a crime.
That is correct. On so many levels.
You have committed a crime.
So many levels.
Well, I to be honest with you, from most, and I will say most of the women that I've talked to, I've had experiences with, I think turnabout's fair play. You know what I'm saying? If you
or foreplay.
or foreplay. If you're grabbing, a girl and doing your thing, and you just go ahead and as Muggy said, ramrodded in there. Usually, in my experience, the outcome has not been the most favorable.
Oh God, have you ever missed?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen what happens when you miss?
Oh yeah.
So,
I felt terrible I couldn't look her in the eye. And
girls, we do feel bad when that happens.
Yeah,
even if we're laughing, we still feel bad.
It's like the mother next to you. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna feel bad, but you're gonna fucking laugh.
Dude, how did talking about jumping off the pool house roof into the pool go into butt stuff?
Because Manstalgia.
Word. Hashtag Manstalgia. And if you want to know more about butt stuff, manstalgiamail@gmail.com. Leave comments on the page. Tweet us at ManstalgiaPod. All right.
And
so,
real quickly, if you have a topic or a topical topic that you want us to face on, take on, forward, attack, bring up, whatever, we will be more than happy to butcher any subject.
Oh, yeah.
So, you can reach us at manstalgiamail@gmail.com. You can reach us on Twitter at ManstalgiaPod. I mean, literally at ManstalgiaPod. That's our Twitter handle.
Apparently, you can reach Mugshot by just go ahead and sticking a finger in his ass.
You can reach Mugshots by
inserting tickle my prostate.
Ramrodding.
Ramrod.
That's gonna be our new. I'm sorry, but that's gonna be our new Roadhouse.
Okay, if you want to talk about Mugshot's asshole, hashtag Ramrod.
Hashtag
at Manstalgia.
Hashtag Ramrod Mugshot.
Hashtag Ramrod. Let's get it going, people. Social justice demands. Hashtag Ramrod.
Let's get that trending.
So, yeah, you can reach them at nostalgiamail@gmail.com. Tell us you hate us. Tell us you love us. Tell us, hey, I want to hear you assholes talk about whatever.
Whatever. We will respond.
We literally will respond.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're those kinds of assholes. And then we'll talk about it. And if it's stupid, we'll make fun of you. And if it's great, then we'll
still make fun of you.
Still make fun of you.
Yeah, that's what we do.
By the way, he's pointing at me, Fuzzy, when he's saying we've literally known each other.
Fuzzy. So, Fuzzy, you and I have known each other for literally 26 years. Glad you're back. The reason that wonderful Fuzzy was unavailable for the last year, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations on fatherhood.
Thank you.
It's the 1-year anniversary of Fuzzy's fatherhood. Thank you. And which we'll be talking a bit later. But hey, I want to seriously congratulate you. I'm super stoked. I love seeing the pictures that you guys put up with the little guy.
Basically, it's our anniversary of 1 year of not harming or killing the kid and not dropping him on his head. So far, so good.
Well, it's your first year of having a child is just making sure it doesn't die.
It's traumatic.
It's just making sure it doesn't die. It feed it, wipe it, clean it, bathe it.
Don't kill it.
And keep it away from hot and sharp things.
The struggle is real.
It's for real. All right. So, I want to get into some emails.
So that was, obviously, it delved into who else is going to put a finger in your butt besides the doctor.
Right.
Oh, man. And we were pretty honest about that.
Yeah, maybe
a little too honest. Maybe the drinks were.
Well, as the show was. I mean, the show was always about honesty, and it was always about us just being ourselves and telling stories of back in the day. Like this next part, if I remember correctly, is this was one time that Matt and myself got drunk, and we were trying to hook up with these. I will say trying to hook up with these two chicks. And
we called the guy Apache, but we knew him as Dave. But back on the old show, we just used nicknames so that we could protect people and talk about where we wanted,
including for ourselves. Because I'm sure you guys already caught that, from the intro that I used to go with, Thomas was Flesh Fletcher, I was Fuzzy, Matt was Mugshot.
Mm-hmm. Because it was
Brian was Roach.
Right. And those nicknames carried over to the beginnings of War Stories.
It did, but it didn't stick around for too long because I think at that point we're kind of done with that. And
yeah.
was going to be ourselves. So talking about being ourselves, I want you guys to listen to this next segment, which is basically the story of what happened to Matt and myself, or what happened to me. You know what? It's really hard to describe, but it has something to do with a couple gals, some heavy drinking, and Matt, aka Mugshot, on some LSD. And
the topic was, what's the worst thing, or what's the most deceptive thing you've ever told a girl to sleep with her?
Oh,
and that we were talking to Matt. We didn't get very far because then all of a sudden this story comes up.
Yes, as it did. A lot of bird walks on the show. So everyone listening, enjoy this next bird walk.
Yep.
Confession time. You ready?
Oh boy, yeah, I am ready. And you
better be ready.
Well, I'm not ready, but I'm ready.
Okay. What is the worst, and by worst I mean most deceptive, bad, whatever. What is the worst thing you've ever said to a woman just to hook up with her? And you don't have to have sex with her. I mean, just to hook up with her.
Well, what is defined? Because hookup, I think nowadays people put that to, sex.
Okay, what's the worst thing you said to stick your tongue down a woman's throat and or more?
Okay, gotcha. Oh, jeez. Well, now you say no, because you say what's the worst thing you've told a woman just to hook up, but that would be like the best thing you told a woman because it worked.
Okay,
right?
Yes. Okay, so I'm saying
what
is
deceptive.
The most deceptive?
There we go.
What is the most deceptive thing? Like, okay, Fuzzy and I, you were not around for this. Apache. Okay, you and Apache had a friend. Mm-hmm. I was not my friend.
Wait, when was this?
This is when you were
a guest of the state?
In another state.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
You and I.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Okay, Fuzzy and myself and this guy who we'll call Apache, we had a friend.
Yeah.
This friend.
Yeah.
Claimed.
Oh, this is hilarious.
To be the lead singer of 311.
Well, no, specifically the rapper.
Specifically, the short rapper. And he did bear a passing resemblance. Passing.
Yeah.
Meaning they're both short, both relatively bald.
Listen, a couple drinks down.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
God,
across the bar, someone tells you, hey, you know what it is? The rapper in 311.
Oh my God, it is! Oh my God!
I need his penis in my mouth.
Oh my God! He's the rapper from 311.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Okay, and this motherfucker, we called him on it. We're like, dude, you just told this chick you're the rapper? Yeah. I'm like, why? He's like, because I'm going to do the rabbit. And then he did this, like, rapid hip thrusting motion.
Okay.
So,
which, by the way, he was famous.
He was famous. No,
infamous.
He wasn't famous for it. He used to just brag about that. He's like, I gave her the rabbit. It's so lame. But anyway, so we won't name him. But it was a friend of Fuzzy and another mutual friend Apache who introduced us.
We're so going to talk about this off the record.
No problem.
No problem.
No, you'll know exactly what it is too.
Oh yeah, he will. So he used to pretend to be the rapper from 311 to get laid. And it worked. It did. It fucking worked. And I'm ashamed to admit that it worked. Ladies, if a guy tells you he's famous, he's not fucking famous. He's not famous.
Nah.
Yeah,
famous people don't fucking tell you they're famous. Just so you know.
And if he does tell you he's famous,
don't fuck him.
No, ask him to pull up on his own cellular device his social media profile.
We didn't have that back then.
I'm just saying nowadays.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, nowadays.
For
now. Sure, nowadays. So, what's the most deceptive thing you've ever told a woman to hook up with her?
You know, I'm having a hard time. No pun intended. Thinking about what that could have been. I guess for me, the only deceptive thing I've ever put out there was genuine feelings or a promise of some sort of
hey, you know what? I'll give you. Telling a woman you love her is the worst thing you can say to you.
Well, no. I would never say I love somebody. Just I never have.
I remember a time way back a long time ago.
Take it back to the day.
Oh man,
are we talking about me right now?
Take it to church.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Okay, you know what? Maybe I have. Hey, look. For the record, I did a lot of drugs back in the day.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
And you know what?
You can blame it on whatever you want. Go ahead.
In his defense, his preemptive strike defense that he just released, he was high as a motherfucker when he said this.
Okay, go ahead.
I was there. I was there.
Okay.
Oh my god, I don't even remember this. That's how high I was.
Okay, this is gonna be awesome because you're gonna hear it for the first time.
Yes.
So here we go.
So circa a long time ago.
Yeah.
No dates. No dates needed.
Once upon a time.
No dates or names.
My mugshot and I wound up at a house of a certain young lady.
I have no idea where he's going with this.
Where are you at? Where's this location?
This was somewhere here in the valley.
Okay.
Somewhere in the valley.
Right.
I will say in the Tarzana area.
All right.
Was this the LSD night when I was
Yes! With the running down the street. Yeah, that's the one. Right,
I was on so much acid that
but
night.
before
that was after we played a birthday party.
Yes.
Wait, what?
After we played the birthday party.
Whose birthday was it?
Was
this
Jailbait?
Yeah, this is Jailbait.
Yeah,
this is Jailbait?
It was some
Oh my god.
house-
Okay, hold on. Time out.
Wait.
I gotta clue the audience in.
We had a
Jailbait
guest bass
was
player.
seriously. Mugshot was the vocalist. Fuzzy was the drummer. I was the guitar player, and we had another. Was it Roach?
Yeah, it was Roach.
Roach didn't play that night. So we had a guest bass player.
Okay,
from
but
When
we were in a
Clowns
band
Go
together
Bad.
when we were literally
yeah,
15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
We were in our first punk rock band together called Jailbait.
Yeah.
And our motto was 15 will get you 20.
Yeah.
But that was
'Cause
our
we
band.
were underage, so it was
when
appropriate.
What show was this? The Cobalt?
It was a birthday.
it was
It was
a birthday party.
Kristen's birthday party. Kirsten, blonde
Kristen.
chick. Kristen.
It
was her birthday.
Oh my god, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's like
Fuzz-
the fog
Fuzz
is
is
lifting.
coming back.
No,
Yeah.
we played in the backyard.
Yes.
And I got
With
high
Rudy.
with that dude from Growing Pains, the kid.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
No.
No.
It was the other kid.
No.
The gay kid?
The one that was actually on the show.
The one that was
Well,
on
no,
the
Leonardo
show.
DiCaprio was on the show.
No, it was another kid.
Because Piso Mojado used to hang out with all those
hold on a
kids.
second. Do we
Jeremy
know?
Miller.
Jeremy Miller.
Jeremy Miller.
But
Okay.
should we be dropping?
No, fuck him. He smoked weed with Mugshot.
Oh,
That's all
yeah.
good.
Okay.
We got
That
super
was-
high, and then I don't know who I got acid from, but that shit was fucking
Wait,
great.
you got acid that night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so fucking twisted.
Dude, okay, I was the fucking nerd of the group. I was the square, if you can believe that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. So, okay, so you took somebody gave you acid. Did you
Yeah.
take it voluntarily?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so you
So
don't
like, hey,
remember
you
who
want a
gave it
couple
to
of
you,
tabs?
but
I
you
was like,
remember
yeah.
that they gave it to you.
It was like 2 or 3 tabs. I forget.
Anyway, so yeah. Oh, God, there's so much happened that night. So much happened that night. So
I remember running down the street
he
naked.
before he was running down the street naked.
Wait, what?
He would.
Oh, yeah.
He would come in and out of the room. Anyways, one of the
Of
things.
whose room?
Well,
Whose house?
He
Was it her house or somebody else's
It
house?
was.
It wasn't her house.
It was the friend's house who I was getting with.
Who
So
are you getting with?
we will go back to that
All
another
right.
time.
We're not naming names.
I don't think I remember her name, to be honest. It was a long time ago.
That's the best part.
So anyway, he's coming in. He's going in and out of the room because he's high as a motherfucker. Like, you know, he comes out butt naked at one point. The girl grabs him, puts him, shoves him back in, starts trying to get his thing, and then I hear from the other room, I gotta tell you, I've always had a thing for you in high school.
Okay, well, here's the thing about that. I do remember that now. Because there were several occasions towards the end of high school and right after graduation, where I found out that some girls liked me and thought that I
Oh,
was
God, yes. Don't even get me started.
And
that
I didn't.
happened to me, and
Yes.
I had no idea.
Yes.
I didn't
Oh,
know.
my God, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So then
We'll
I'm
come back to that.
like, well, fuck, man, I had a thing for you too. So it was like, in the moment, maybe it wasn't completely deceptive, but it wasn't completely true. But
No, motherfucker. I knew this girl. I knew you. We talked about it afterwards. You want nothing to do with this bitch. You wanted nothing to do with her.
What's the worst thing, Fuzzy? What's the worst thing you ever said?
You know, to be honest with you, I haven't really. Yeah, I had my.
know you.
No.
I know. Dude, I'm
sexual
agreeing
rev-
with you. You were
yeah.
so honorable.
Yeah, my sexual revelations came in way later, and it was.
You
yeah.
were. I will honestly say this. Fuzzy was the
Gun
most
shy.
chivalrous.
yes,
Almost like to the.
To a fault.
You do know we made fun of you.
Oh, of course, to a fault.
Like
Yeah.
he kissed
Late
the
bloomer.
hands and he held the doors, and it was all stuff that now I'm like, oh yeah, right on. That's good. Because now I have a daughter. I'm like, no. Kiss their hands, hold the door open.
Right.
Don't try to sleep with them. But at the time I was like, dog, just seal the deal.
Well, plus here's the thing, like
I can't wait till
depending on
Roach
the.
gets back. We're gonna fuck on him.
Oh, he's gonna be.
Oh God.
Go back and listen to episode 2. Piso Mojado.
It's okay. It's just
Episode 2, Piso Mojado calling Roach over to seal the deal, and Roach sitting on the toilet next to the toilet with a girl crying, trying to seal the deal. Is epic. It's fantastic.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's so beautiful.
Bad, so bad.
And I was there, but you're right. You know what? You probably have never said anything truly deceptive.
No.
So I think we can honestly say that ultimately guys will say anything they need to. Some of them. Not all of them, but some of them.
Oh, I've seen it.
They will say anything they need to slip it in.
So that was a hell of a bird walk down the realm of Matt sleeping with a girl while he's high on acid. And it was pretty funny that the most fucked up shit he's ever said to a girl to get her into bed, he readily admitted, he was like, yeah, I told her I had feelings for her.
That poor girl. No clue.
Oh,
no clue. No clue.
But the next one is, I can't tell if it's worse or better. We start having a conversation about, well, it doesn't really matter because like a lot of our conversations, they devolved rather quickly, if you know what I'm saying.
Really fast.
Yeah. And this one ends up with me claiming that a prototype of a beer throwing robot is nothing but an empty shell with a midget inside of it so they can get Kickstarter funding.
If you were adamant about that, that was the master plan on your eyes.
Well, I was drinking.
Whoa,
dude, our episodes were 2.5 hours and we started drinking before we started recording.
Yeah, I remember we would get to the what we call the Manstalgia bunker, which is basically Matt's
apartment.
Single man apartment. And we would start drinking as we were setting up the gear.
Oh my God, the mic stands and cables everywhere.
Everywhere. And in our drunken stupor, it made complete and utter sense. So,
right.
You know, I got to say, we didn't do too bad for as drunk as we got. So
no,
I think,
sometimes you can hear Matt's air conditioner going in the background.
Oh yeah, you can hear it kicking on. No matter what we did, you can still hear it. So
enjoy this segment. Yeah, enjoy this segment that got us a lot of midget hate mail. Actually, it didn't get us any midget hate mail, but we thought it would.
Well, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Here you go.
I am literally South American.
Okay.
Born swinging on vines and trees and
eating iguana and beating your laundry on a rock. We used to give you so much shit for that. We used to joke about eating iguana and banging your laundry on a rock, and you used to get mad.
You know what I got mad at when you guys would say that I crossed the border on a burro. And that is not the case.
Like it was
You're on a
giant. No, fuck you, dude. It was a giant. How dare you talk about Pepe that way? It's a giant turtle, giant sea turtle. I came up here with a giant sea turtle. So
like
your
Finding Nemo.
No,
you know what really used to piss you off? We called you a Colombian.
Oh, them fighting words.
And for those of you that don't know, Fuzzy may be from South America, but he is not, in fact, from Colombia.
Not from Colombia.
And there are certain countries in South America where, should you refer to them as a Colombian,
them's fighting words.
Them's fucking fighting words.
Well, it's like Guatemalan and Salvadorians. Ooh, don't get that.
Right? Didn't they go to war for 3 days over a soccer match? Like jet fighters dropping bombs.
Hold on a second.
Shit.
Any other place in the world,
douche flute,
will go ahead and drop bombs on each other
for the audience
over a soccer match.
Really, you can't see this, but we have given Mugshot shit about his douche flute so much.
Fuck.
AKA vape pen.
You know what, motherfucker?
His rig. Hear that? That is not a bong.
All right, and Fuzzy, you posted a beer shooting cooler. Oh, Mugshot posted it.
Yeah.
Okay, but you saw the beer shooting cooler? Did you see the beer shooting cooler?
I did shoot the beer shooting cooler.
I suggested that we need to do a review of that.
I think we need to get some of those.
You got to pre-order.
It's not out?
It's not out yet.
I think we can make one, though. I saw the
what you saw is the
inside
demo.
workings.
Okay, so if we could get our listeners to donate to their Kickstarter campaign, #Manstalgia, maybe we can get a free one. I'm just saying.
Let's do that.
We could maybe contact him and ask him for a review copy.
I don't think they have. The one in the video, I think, is it.
I think it's it. Yeah,
It's
I think
the
they're trying
prototype.
That's their prototype.
In fact,
Yeah,
I
they're
think
trying to
there
get
was
funding.
there's a midget in the cooler throwing the beers out the hole because they don't have the money to build the prototype yet.
Is it midget or
man.
dwarf? What are we allowed to call them now?
Little people?
No, I don't call them little people.
How much do midgets cost?
I think I call them dwarves. Even though they get mad because they're like, I don't live in a mountain making swords.
Okay, wait. Speaking of the Navy, when I was in San Diego, we would go into TJ.
Wait, we spoke of the Navy like 5 minutes ago.
I know, but I'm doing a callback.
Oh, okay. All right, call it back.
Because it ties together. Let me put a fucking bow on this, okay? Hold on. So, we would go into TJ, and they still had the midget tossing that you can do down Revolution Street.
How did you and I not go to that?
It wasn't around.
Oh,
it was very short-lived. They were like midget right groups or something. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it got
midget rights group. Okay, you thought I was getting hate mail for the French Canadian shit.
I'm just saying, if someone's okay with putting a little suit on with a couple of handles on the back and letting a drunk
if
American
any midgets
throw you
want to
across
send him
the
hate
room.
mail, first of all, if you can reach the keyboard, send it to manstalgia@gmail.com.
Oh,
Hashtag I hate mugshots midget tossing.
Oh, but it was fun, and you could throw them little fuckers pretty good.
Oh man,
you got to do like see most people fuck up and they try to just do it like stand still and swing them like
I'm sure you got to get like two hands.
No,
on
you have
them,
to
right?
hammer throw that shit and spin around. That's what I did. You get yelled at for it, but you can get away with it the first time. You just got to make sure you release at the right angle. Because when they hit the bar,
that's what you
not
said.
good.
By the way.
All right, well, on that note, we're going to take it to our last segment, which we promised you we were going to talk about, and we didn't get to it because, God damn it, we ran long.
And we break promises. Fucking deal with it.
Yeah, we're going to promise you a lot of shit, and we're not going to deliver. So,
well,
like at the beginning of this podcast, I think we promised that it was going to be funny.
Yeah,
we're funny.
We were willing to say anything. I love it.
Well, it's also a lot easier because back then we were in the same room together.
Yeah.
So
we're better in the same room together, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of us just hanging out in the room, just being ourselves and just talking shit. So,
and speaking of talking shit, the beginning of this next segment I cut out because I actually want to play it on an episode where Matt comes back. The topic is too important for us not to actually spend some dedicated time sober to it. Which was women and porn, and it was based on an email that we got from a listener.
Right.
And I didn't say it on the original podcast, but I asked my sister emailed us, and my sister is a psychology student, and so she wanted to send us this big question about girls and porn and empowerment.
We love it
because she wanted to hear a guy's perspective. But I want to actually have that on a regular Locker Room episode where we dive back into that subject. However, on that same episode, we hope you enjoy this next segment, which is we wanted to break down. I mean, it was a guys podcast. It was just for guys. We wanted to break down the 50 greatest guy movies of all time and discuss the list that we had found and whether we agreed with it or not.
By the way, I love the fact that we just decided to pick on 50 fucking movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, not the top 10, not the top 20.
Right?
We're going to go ahead and go through 50 of them. So
50. So with that being said, we were ambitious.
Oh, yeah.
And we had 2.5 hour episodes.
We did have to kill some time. But buckle up, everybody. Enjoy the ride. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll talk to you afterwards.
All right. 50 greatest guy movies. We're going to run through them real quick because some of them we can all agree on. Some of them we don't give a shit about.
Are we going reverse order?
Yeah, let's start at 50.
Okay, hold on.
50, I'm gonna straight up tell you I'm guilty pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, number 50. And I did not put this list together.
I was just going to ask you.
I did not put this list
This
together.
list compiled.
I posted on the page.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah,
it's on the page.
Go look it up.
Fucking
It's on the
look it
page.
up.
The list
Do
is
your
on
own
the page. You
goddamn
can read
research.
along. At the tone, turn the page. Bling. All right, so number 50 is Fletch. It's a great Chevy Chase movie when
That's
he was
classic
still funny.
Chevy Chase, man.
They said the best line. He plays an investigative reporter who's drug smuggling ring. Chevy Chase. It's funny. They said the best line is, "If you shoot me, you're liable to lose a lot of those humanitarian awards." I say no. The best line is, "Can I borrow your towel? My car hit a water buffalo." All right. Second is number 49, 1967, Cool Hand Luke. Have you seen it?
Yeah, great movie.
Everybody seen it? Fuzzy, you seen it?
No.
You haven't seen Cool Hand? How have you not seen Cool Hand Luke?
Okay, hold on. We're gonna make I'm gonna make notes, and then we're gonna have a fucking movie night.
It's really good. It's early Paul Newman. Do you remember the Guns N' Roses song? What we have here is
failure to communicate.
That's a line from Cool Hand Luke.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And it's basically like he's in a prison. He's the coolest motherfucker in a prison ever. Nobody gets the best of him because he's Luke. What?
I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm just saying he was Cool Hand Luke in prison.
I was the coolest.
Bridge on the River Kwai, 1957. All right, we can all do it. Ready? All right. Did anybody actually see the movie?
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Yeah, I seen it a long time ago. I didn't know that was Alec Guinness in that.
You didn't recognize Obi-Wan Kenobi?
No.
God,
No,
you
I'm an
lost
asshole.
a couple of geek points.
You did
I
lose
think.
Well, he was a lot younger,
Yeah.
obviously, in that movie.
Well, with a crazy, groundbreaking, epic movie at the time, and I thought it was great. So if you haven't seen it, go see Bridge on the River Kwai. The next movie on our list is from 1993.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dazed and Confused.
I saw that.
All right.
Yeah, you're all right was much better than his all right. Yours was like giggity giggity
A little like Quagmire.
All right. So what's a better line from that movie? The line, "You know what I like about high school girls? I get older, they stay the same age."
I kind of like.
You guys got any joints?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, do you have any joints?
You'd be a lot cooler if you did.
I love that.
I think that's a better line.
Yes.
All right, number 46 from 1969, Easy Rider. Did you guys see Easy Rider?
I have to confess, I've never seen Easy
but it's a
Rider.
long time ago. Yeah.
You've never seen Easy Rider?
No, I've never seen Easy Rider.
I'm
Dude, circle that. Yes, and write an R next to it for Roach. That's a good movie. I mean, it's dude, Dennis Hopper, Peter Fonda, and Jack Nicholson.
Right, and I have no idea how I missed it.
It's a great movie.
Moving on to number 45, Office Space.
Office Space.
1999. Would you say that's a guy movie?
I think it's I don't know.
No.
It's got Jennifer Aniston.
It's kind of like a.
It's just kind of anybody movie. It's a slacker movie. It's not a guy movie.
You're right. It is a slacker movie. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a guy's movie.
Guy movie. All right, but it does have the Lumberg, and of course, yes, I was told that I could keep my stapler, and they told me I would not have to move.
It's kind of like just like the quintessential like cubicle life.
It's a slacker movie. It's a work movie. It's not.
If anybody has worked in that environment, in the office environment, the cubicle environment, they can all women, they can all relate to this movie. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, number 44, 1971, The French Connection. I'm probably the only one here saw it.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Oh, you seen it?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Cool. Never mind.
Yeah.
Shit. It's heroin smuggling, and it's actually based on a true story.
That I did not know.
Popeye Doyle was a real cop, and
I did not know that.
Gene Hackman was playing, Popeye. This little, like fun fact, but all right, number 43, 1977, Slapshot. This is a guy movie. If you have not seen, you guys haven't seen Slapshot?
I saw it on the shelf when I worked at Blockbuster.
Wait, is this the one
so
with
good.
the...
Good reference. So good.
Wait. Well, if you guys haven't seen Slapshot, it is literally the national anthem. Forget our national anthem controversy. The greatest scene in that movie is the Hanson brothers, these three triplets that are just goons. They're skating around the ice, warming up, and the other team skates past one of them. So he just reaches out. They haven't even played a single minute of hockey. And the guy skates past him. He just reaches out and he decks him. And then both teams come together for a fucking brawl before the game even starts. And then they smash cut to them all standing there at attention, blood dripping, just black eyes, and they're all standing for the national anthem. And the ref is just pissed off. And he goes up to one of them during the national anthem. He's like, "I don't want to see one more thing out of you. You better." And the ref's reading him the right act during the national anthem, and the guy covered in blood just looks at him and goes, "I'm trying to listen to the fucking song." It's great. All right, you have to see Slapshot. Number
42.
Number 42, The Hustler. Not Hustler.
No.
The Hustler, 1961. And did you guys see that one?
Yeah, Paul Newman. Yeah.
Paul Newman.
Classic,
Fast Eddie felt. Nobody can hear you shake your head. No, motherfucker.
No, man, I have not seen The Hustler.
He's seriously. Roach is sitting here looking at me, just shaking his head. No, and I don't think he understands how a podcast works.
What's a podcast?
Exactly. Did you know that The Hustler had a sequel?
No.
I didn't even know the movie existed. So
okay, so The Hustler is about a fast Eddie Felson. He's a pool hustler, obviously. That's the title of the movie. The sequel to The Hustler is The Color of Money.
Wait, what?
Paul Newman plays Fast
right.
Eddie Felson, teaching Tom Cruise's character how to hustle pool. So,
Wow, that makes sense.
now, number 41 is a bit of a cheat. It says The Three Stooges. That's not
the
not a
new
guy movie. No, that's not a guy movie. That's
No,
just,
it's just-
they're saying the Three Stooges.
it's
I
just
mean,
like a kickback movie, right?
like
Well, I think it's just
it's
a
not a movie. It
comedy.
was
It's
like a
just-
TV series, serials. It was
Well, yeah,
like-
but
oh,
they
I
just
guess
did the
that's what
movie. They
No,
just
I
did
don't-
Three
no,
Stooges
no,
movie.
no, no,
motherfucker,
no,
they are
Years
not
ago.
talking about the Three
all right,
Stooges
all right.
movie.
No, that's not what they're talking about.
They're talking about original
originals.
Stooges. All right, number 40, The Great Escape, 1963. Great,
Awesome movie.
great film. The basis for the TV show Hogan's Heroes. Great Escape. Did you? Did you? Anybody see it? Nobody saw it?
Wait, what are we
What,
talking
The
about?
Great
The
Escape?
Great Escape.
Yeah.
Of course
Oh,
I've seen
yeah,
The
yeah,
Great
yeah,
Escape.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Hills, 20 days, cooler. And freaking Steve McQueen. Do you know that's him jumping the
The
motorcycle?
motorcycle at the end, yeah.
The motorcycle
That was
chasing.
him.
Over the
That was
fence.
him.
That
Not a
was
stunt
Steve
guy.
McQueen.
He actually did it.
Right, because
Yeah.
what happened was
American
was.
Badass.
the stuntman was told what the scene was, and the stuntman goes, "I can't do that," and Steve McQueen goes, "I can," and they go, "No, you're the star." He goes, "No, seriously, I can do it. It's fine." And no motherfucking shit, he did
nailed
it,
it.
and he crashed. That crash into the barbed wire is fucking Steve McQueen crashing. So apparently he couldn't do it.
No, he was a big time motorcycle rider.
Yeah,
In fact,
no.
there's a huge
Wait, did he
there's a
make the
huge
jump?
motorcycle race.
Yeah, no,
named
he
after
did
him.
it,
He made
but
the
he
jump.
crashed.
No, he made the jump.
Right, that's true.
He did it.
Yeah, well, he did it. The stuntman pussed out, but Steve McQueen said, "Fuck it, I'll do
Yeah.
it. Fucking I'll do the fight for free." number 39, The Untouchables. God, I love this movie.
Yes.
Great movie.
I love this movie.
Great movie.
Sean Connery won his first and only Oscar playing the cop Malone, and he does give the greatest. Okay, I'm going to read it. Best line in the movie. He pulls a knife. You pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital. You send one of his to the morgue. That's the Chicago way. That's how you get Capone. Love that movie.
Great movie.
Great fucking movie. The only thing that sucks about that movie is the soundtrack. If you go back and listen to it again, it's so 80s like keyboard. I don't know why they didn't actually use like 1930s, 40s music, but they use like an 80s keyboard type soundtrack.
Right.
It's so
yeah.
weird.
I'm going to say because it was the 80s.
All right, I'm going to say.
Someone just bought a Casio.
Right. Dun-dun-dun.
Someone just got that thing for Christmas.
Are you okay?
That snuck up on me.
Did you just
What
blow
was
something
it?
out of your nose with that one?
He just sneezed out of nowhere.
Usually you get some warning.
Dude, did you store up some douche flute smoke in your nose for 10
You
minutes?
get some warning. That just
Yeah,
came
absolutely.
Out of nowhere.
All right, I've never seen this one. Number 38, North Dallas 40.
No.
Nope.
No,
No idea.
Never seen it?
Nope.
Okay. All right, moving on then.
never heard of it.
Oh, number 37, Stripes.
Stripes.
Oh, my
Oh, yeah.
Stripes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God. Dude,
Yes.
That's
when
a
they're-
really good movie.
when they're doing marching in formation singing, do-dee-dee-dee. Oh,
That's the fact, Jack.
God. All right, number 36, Blade. Blade.
Did you say Blade?
I said
Yeah,
Blade.
Blade.
1998.
I'm gonna follow up Stripes with Blade.
They're
That's-
going to bring Blade
Isn't
back
that
too,
the
from
next
what
one?
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Number
Blade.
36,
Yeah.
Blade. I
Okay.
don't know. I mean, I think Stripes beats Blade.
Yeah,
Doesn't it?
absolutely.
Like, Stripes is a better movie than Blade, right?
I had a bad drug accident.
I'm gonna
with
put it to you
with
this
Blade.
way: The Untouchables.
Is a better movie than. Oh, goddamn, you're right.
Yeah.
3 movies ago.
This list is fucked up. All right. The Longest Yard is. Dude, The Great Escape and The Untouchables are better movies than The Longest Yard. For sure.
To clarify, you're talking about
absolutely.
the original Longest Yard.
Yeah,
Oh, we're not
Yeah,
talking about
not
the
Adam Sandler.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
sorry.
gonna say Burt Reynolds, but he was in
Yeah.
both. Yeah.
Right. No, we're talking about when Burt Reynolds starred in it.
Was the actual? Yeah.
Adam Sandler was this tickle in his daddy's sack. All right, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That's a great movie.
Awesome movie.
Mhm.
Classic
Is it
Clint
too long?
Eastwood.
It's very long.
Is it too long?
No, man. I think some of the best movies are kind of the longer ones.
Yeah, but there's so many times when they're cutting from like people's flinty eyes.
Yeah.
To
There are some
eyes.
points in that movie where you can kind of get lost. You're like,
It's a little Stephen King-ish.
Yeah, it'll
take like 4 fucking pages to describe the goddamn leaves.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
We get it, bro.
I mean, maybe it was one of those, hey, we're going to go ahead and put time in for getting popcorn and coming back, and we're still going to be in that scene.
Maybe. I don't know, but it's just, I love the movie, but there's some times where I'm like, really? Okay, I get it, bro. You're staring daggers at each other.
Oh, the next one, though.
Number 33, 1978, Animal House.
That's a fucking guy's movie.
Yep. That is a guy's movie.
That is a guy's movie.
That is a guy's movie. Absolutely. How old were you when you saw Animal House?
I distinctly remember this was the first movie I saw boobies on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
First movie I saw tits on was Airplane.
Porky's.
Porky's.
Yes.
Porky's. But no, I think the first one I saw tits on was actually, well, that's not true. My perverted brother showed me a porno when I was 5. And I think I saw tits on it, but I'm not sure.
That explains
it was all
so much.
It's a lot of flesh thrown around.
So I'm 5 years old. My brother babysat me by sitting me down in front of his friend's TV to watch Playboy Channel.
Oh, God bless your brother.
What? Yeah. No wonder I hate Hugh Hefner.
Hey, and at least it wasn't scrambled like most people.
And you didn't get any ginger ale.
Oh, man.
No, I didn't and I didn't get my goddamn ginger ale. Fucking Schaefer beer. No, so how old when you saw Animal House?
Oh God, man, 5, 6, somewhere around there. Sneaking up at
junior high for me.
Yeah,
junior high. But then again,
5 or 6.
Yeah, well, because we had cable in my house, so I stayed up really late one night after everybody went to bed. I think I was watching Flash Gordon, and then right after Flash Gordon went off, Animal House came on, like 2:00 in the morning.
You had some shitty parents.
Fuck yeah, I did.
All right.
Why do you think I don't talk to them
at number
anymore?
32?
Platoon from 1986.
Oh
yeah,
I love that movie,
dude.
It's like a gut punch every time you fucking watch it,
dude. I still to this day the Tom Berenger scene in The Hooch when he's talking about go ahead and kill me. He's like, well, you want to know about death? I'd like to hear about it, potheads. What you know about death? I am that whole scene, dude. He scared the shit out of me, and I was like, what, 12 or 13 or something. It was. That's freaking scary as hell, bro. And it was still good. Number 31, The Searchers, 1956. John Wayne, dude.
I don't think I've seen that.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen a lot of John Wayne movies, but I don't remember seeing that.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen this one.
If you haven't seen, it's one of those. It's up there with the Cowboys and all those.
Okay. I love the Cowboys.
Right.
Yeah,
Cowboys is great.
It's up there with that. You need to see The Searchers. He's just, he's at his John Wayne-iness most. If I can coin a term. All right, number 30, 48 Hours.
Oh yeah, classic guy movie,
dude.
Fantastic.
That's a great guy movie.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Nick Nolte, Eddie Murphy.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
And whoever thought they would make a good team either?
Jack,
Ebony
tell me a story. How great would it be if that song was in that movie? Eddie Murphy singing it, and Ebony, Nick Nolte, and Ivory. All right, number 29. I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not see this movie till way late in life.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Way late in life.
No, like 20, mid-20s.
I
mid-20s.
still haven't seen that movie.
I saw.
I think you should watch it just for shits and giggles.
Right. Yeah,
I'm circling it.
It's
We're
not
watching
great.
it.
All right, we'll have a night here.
We're gonna get drunk
But
and watch.
You and I, Fuzzy, we both watched Dolomite.
Before we watched
absolutely.
White trash barnyard honky motherfucker.
Oh, Dolomite. I'm so happy.
Dolomite?
I'm gonna tell everyone you're getting out tomorrow.
Dolomite 2, The Human Tornado.
Oh yeah,
and then the unofficial Dolomite 3, The Avenging Disco Godfather.
Hey, listen. What about Pootie Tang?
Oh, dude, Pootie Tang is fantastic.
Pootie Tang.
If you haven't seen Pootie Tang, go out.
Do yourself a favor
and
watch Pootie Tang.
Number 28, 1998. Again, not so much a guy movie. The Big Lebowski.
Oh, I
not a guy movie, but it's definitely
I
one
love
of my
this
favorite
movie.
movies.
But is it really a guy movie?
I mean,
I don't know. The dude abides.
Maybe
the dude does abide. But again, I put this back in the slacker column. It's a slacker movie.
I think so, but I think it had better response from guys than women, even though it was made.
Maybe.
Because it was like the slacker, but he kind of like came out on top and just kind of.
Yeah, I mean, Walter Sobchak's definitely the highlight of that film for me.
Yeah.
And just the scene, spoilers, when he empties the Folgers coffee can in the ashes just come back in his fucking face. It's like fucking really tied the room together, man.
God damn it, Walter.
All right, 1982, Diner.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Diner?
Yep.
No.
You never saw Diner?
No, I never got around to it.
Diner is actually pretty good. It's, like coming of age, Happy Days era, but it's super dark. I mean, if for no other scene than the scene where they're sitting in the movie theater and Mickey Rourke's on a date with this hot chick, so he pokes a hole in the bottom of the popcorn bucket and sets it on his freaking hog, and he has his dick hiding in the popcorn bucket. So as the girl's reaching over and eating popcorn, eventually she's going to touch the head of his dick. Fantastic. And so she looks over and she's like, oh, and she runs out of the theater, and he chases after her, and he tells her the worst excuse ever, which is, you just got me so excited sitting there next to you that it just burst through the bottom of the... Yeah, so watch Diner. It was good. Mickey Rourke before he was a fucking mongoloid Frankenstein monster. Number 26, the basis for The Magnificent Seven, The Seven Samurai.
Yeah, I saw it. That's kind of a staple for us back in the early 90s, right? Like we all kind of had to watch that at some point.
It was great. If you don't enjoy foreign films, this is one you might actually enjoy. Number 25, 1992, Clint Eastwood, dude, The Unforgiven.
Yeah, great movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep.
One of these days, I'll tell you there's a good story about Clint Eastwood actually taking shrapnel from some dumbass setting off a projectile too close to him, and then just continuing to direct with a freaking gaping, stitched-up, bleeding wound. All right. Number 24, The Maltese Falcon. You seen that one?
I have seen that. I saw it,
Yes.
yeah, years ago, but...
Is that...
I wouldn't call it a guy movie.
No.
It's film noir. It's
I wouldn't call it a guy movie.
Classic, but that's like Citizen Kane, Maltese Falcon. They're classic movies. Casablanca.
Casablanca.
Not a guy movie, though.
No.
This is a guy movie. 23, The Wild Bunch.
I haven't seen that. I'm just reading the little disclaimer on here, a little synopsis on it. And
dude.
I'm circling it for myself.
Dude, The Wild Bunch is like straight up hard. Like in the early days of hyper violent movies, that was one of them. Number 22, a
movie that would
favorite.
never be made today.
Hell no.
Blazing
Never,
Saddles. And you know what? That's a crying shame that you couldn't make this movie today. But people are too goddamn sensitive.
Yes.
Because the first line of the movie is what? Dock that chink a day's pay for napping on the job.
Yep.
Right.
That's the first line of the movie. The Usual Suspects, number 21. You guys see that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did. I don't know
yeah,
if I'd call that a guy movie. Definitely.
Again, I don't know if I call it a guy movie either. I mean, it's a good movie. It's a great movie. But,
Sure,
It's an
absolutely.
award-winning movie.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, did you guys figure it out?
Not until the very end. Not until he was walking out.
Yeah.
This is a guy movie.
Now, this is
I
a
love
total
this
guy
guy.
movie.
I
Number
own
20.
this movie and I watch it
Fucking Fight
a
Club.
lot.
Oh,
Dude, every time I watch it,
fantastic.
I get something new out of it.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
And it's one of the greatest plot twists
Yes.
ever.
The first time I saw it, I was like, no fucking
Oh,
way.
yeah. Oh yeah, then they took you through it, and you were still.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
honestly, it's like that breakup you never saw coming. They
So-
took you through it, and your jaw's on the ground the entire
But then
time.
when you watch
you
it
know?
again,
it didn't make
very
sense.
The
first
second time
scene-
you watch it,
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
movie's
very first
totally
scene
different.
gives it away,
Absolutely,
and I'm like,
Oh,
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, God. I love that movie.
Oh,
I
great
love
movie.
that movie.
Favorite
number
line.
19.
Favorite line. Single serving friend.
Oh, yeah.
So smart.
That's very
So-
clever.
So
Did you
smart.
just think of that?
Yeah.
How's it working out for you?
Yeah, being clever.
Being clever.
Number 19. I would absolutely put this in the guy movie column. Reservoir
Yes.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Put a stamp on it.
Oh,
we
my
went to go see
God.
that down at the theater.
The New York.
Yeah.
Isn't that where you see movies?
Typically.
I was trying to say that one.
Or you
but
could go
dick.
out to
I
the
couldn't think
theater
of
or
Newark. I
over
had a
to the
fucking
theater.
brain fart.
No, I didn't see it in the theater.
I thought me and you went to go see it after they did a re-release.
Oh, the re-release.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
we did. Yes, we did. And we had some friends that worked there, and we went downside. It was
We had a lot of friends.
that
there.
the torture scene.
Yes.
Oh,
I got a
God.
feeling
it.
it's something ain't right.
When he cuts the ear off and then starts
God.
talking
Yeah.
into it.
Oh,
Hello?
yeah.
Hello. Oh my God. Yes, number 18. Goodfellas.
Total guy movie.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a guy movie.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely a guy movie.
Yeah.
That opening one shot where they follow him from the car through the kitchen into the
Oh,
nightclub, dude. That's now.
That's classic Scorsese.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, just freaking long fucking.
What's the most brutal murder in that movie?
I don't
I like
know.
how we all went silent then. Everyone's like, I was like,
thinking,
wow.
like,
all right.
Probably when
Billy Bats.
Billy Bats.
Billy Bats.
I would say
That's
too.
good, yeah.
When he just
Because-
pistol whips the fucking shit out.
because they got him in the trunk and he's still fucking alive.
Yeah.
And they just
Absolutely.
Oh God. Oh yeah, that was good. Anyway.
If you haven't seen it because you're scared because of the
Go
length,
see Goodfellas.
Don't be
Okay,
stupid.
here you go.
Watch it.
Goodfellas. The
Making a
kitchen
sequel,
scene
right?
sequel.
I thought they were
Everybody's
making
dead.
another movie. Well, I thought they were making another movie.
It's in
No,
heaven.
Henry Hill survived, but no.
It's the afterlife.
In the scene in the kitchen with the Italian mother, I think that's Martin Scorsese's mother.
It is.
That's
No,
the
it actually
director's
is, yes.
mother,
Huh.
and he cast her in the scene because
Yes.
he couldn't
Right on.
find anybody else that was the
That
perfect
look,
Italian
yeah,
mother.
He had the
That's
perfect look
amazing.
in his mind.
Yeah, and it was
Of
his own
course,
mother.
it was his own mother.
Yeah.
Or she was giving him shit for not being in the movie, and he said, "Okay, this is your part."
Why am I not in
Why
any
don't
of
you
your
ever put me in
movies?
your movies,
You
Marty?
don't. What? You don't love your mother?
You're too
God, I
skinny.
love that Catholic.
Oh my god! At number 17.
Apocalypse Now.
Oh,
So
Definitely a
admittedly-
guy movie.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This is a movie I didn't watch until probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
All right.
and love it.
For what reason had you not seen it?
Never got around to
I
it.
just never got around to it.
Okay.
But I had some time on my hands, so I sat down and watched the full-on director's cut.
Yeah.
I did want to cut myself after that, but
Oh yeah, it's dark.
yeah,
That's a long ride.
Woo.
And
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
that scene alone.
Charlie
right
don't
there.
surf.
But
Oh,
what's crazy is that scene where Martin Sheen is just coked out of his mind.
Right at the
Oh,
beginning
yeah.
of the
having
movie.
he's coked out of his mind. I think he's actually having a heart attack on camera.
all right. At number 16, we have the one and only.
Enter the Dragon.
Oh,
Definitely a guy movie. Definitely a guy movie because
You know-
I don't know any girls that like it.
You know what? I'm going to go on the record by saying this. There's nothing that needs to be said about this movie.
Oh, I can tell you one
It's
thing.
just fantastic.
The scene where the dude comes at Bruce Lee. It was shot out of sequence. The dude comes at Bruce Lee with a broken bottle, right?
Mm.
And you can see it on camera. He miscalculates the distance, and he slices Bruce Lee's hand open.
Yep.
By accident. So you go back and you watch the rest of the fight. Bruce Lee's fighting with one hand in a fist because he's hiding the gauze that he's holding over his stitched up hand. And he decides to teach this dude a lesson for fucking up. So the fight ends with him kicking this dude in the midsection, and the guy goes flying back so far that he goes into the chairs of the people seated watching the fight, breaks one of the chairs, and one of the stuntmen that's supposed to be there to catch him breaks his fucking arm from the impact. That's how hard he kicked him.
Damn.
Just to teach him, you're not cutting me with a bottle.
That's how. That's
That's
how he
exactly-
spoke.
that's how he
That's
said.
how he
You
spoke.
get an email on that one too.
Oh my god!
Bruce Lee's dead. He
happening.
ain't gonna email shit. It's those
Bruce
Brandon.
Lee's
Who's gonna email me,
sympathizers.
Brandon?
No, he's,
Oh my god!
Now you're gonna have all the goth kids.
Number 15.
Quick impression for you. Caw, bang. Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
Fuck, I'm dead, yeah. And number 15, I've never heard of.
Bullet?
Bullets?
Yeah, no.
What?
Yeah, no.
We're
Oh,
circling this
I'm,
shit.
I'm with you
Yeah.
on that
Dude,
one.
greatest.
Circling it.
You like
Yeah.
car chases?
I love car chases.
Greatest car chase ever.
Oh wait, never
that
mind.
movie-
I have seen that movie.
Didn't
And
you
that-
I'm in.
post that?
I'm in.
Yeah, I did most of the
Oh,
greatest
Well,
car chases
it was.
ever.
Yeah, it was
It
part
was, it was
of.
just snippets. It was
yeah, it was part of.
And
And
yeah.
Steve
Yeah.
McQueen did all the
Like,
driving in
that's
that also.
Yeah.
Right?
And what's that?
Steve McQueen did all the driving in that too, right?
No, he didn't do all the driving because there was two cars.
He fucked you up on that one.
Oh shit, that was good.
I gotta get you a list of all the burn units.
Fuck
Right?
me.
No,
I got some aloe.
we talked about Jake LaMotta dying on the previous podcast.
We did.
His
We
life
did.
inspired number 14, 1980s Raging
Raging
Bull.
Bull.
I'm gonna confess, dude.
What's up?
Never saw it.
We're watching that one.
Never saw it.
Really?
Never saw Raging Bull.
Huh.
I honestly, it's one of those movies. It's on the list of things I should watch.
Yeah.
And then by the time I get around to like wanting to watch something, it's
Something else comes up.
yeah, it's
Absolutely.
just so it's one of those movies. Somebody has to sit me down and say, "Okay, we're watching this," which clearly Mugshot just put me on the list.
Yeah, we have a list going. We're having movie nights.
Well, you can put on number 13 on the sucker as well too for me. man.
because I haven't seen that one either. John Woo's The Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, haven't seen that.
I haven't
You
seen it.
did? Yeah, no, I haven't seen it.
All right, well, we'll put that one on the list because I have no idea.
Now, number 12, I know we all saw that.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, number 12.
In fact, I just
Sean
rewatched
Connery
it recently.
is James Bond in the first James Bond movie ever.
Yes.
Dr. Motherfucking No. And that is a guy's movie.
Oh, absolutely.
All of them were guys.
That's a for sure guy's movie.
Oh yeah.
And what I loved about that was Bond was a ruthless killer. Ruthless. And then he became Roger Moore. All right. Oh, number 11.
Oh, God.
Okay,
we're
going to talk about that. I'm going to say something controversial, okay?
Okay.
Number 11, 1987, Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, total guy's movie.
Total guy movie.
Absolutely.
Yes. Now, here's what I'm going to say that's controversial. Or maybe it's not. Maybe you'll agree with me. That movie is a fucking amazing movie right up until the point where they get to Vietnam. Once they get to Vietnam, it bores the shit out of me.
I still like it after that, but definitely the whole
Boot
first
camp,
half of the movie,
all that stuff, all
is
the
the
boot
best
camp
parts
stuff.
of it.
I can quote you verbatim all the boot camp shit. I can remember 2 lines maybe and 2 beats from when they actually get to Vietnam. Once they get to Vietnam, it bores the shit out of me.
The miso horny.
There's miso horny.
Tubuku. What we have here is 100% pure Alabama black snake, and it ain't too goddamn buku.
Yeah, it ain't too good. And the other line I can remember is, how do you shoot women and children? Easy. You just don't lead them as far.
Yep.
Those are the only. But other than that, I mean, think about it. Do you enjoy the second half of that movie as much as you enjoy the first half?
As far as enjoying, I did.
I'm not saying it's a terrible second half, but once I get to the second half, I care about half as much.
I think the part where they're spoiler alert, and if you haven't seen this, well, fuck you. When they're chased, once Cowboy gets hit, and everything turns and they go after the sniper.
Oh yeah, that shit.
And
that's
right.
Fucking
and
hard.
that's the thing is, everything slows down.
Oh,
you can
God,
hear
snail's pace.
Right, but the thing is, it was done on purpose because you can hear them like the cracking of the boots over like the broken concrete.
Yeah,
and that whoever
it's designed to build tension.
But it's whoever picked that soundtrack. I still remember the music that was playing in the background of that scene, and when she finally she realizes that Joker's behind her and takes the gas, and then you realize that the sniper was this Viet Cong chick all along, turns around and starts hauling off, and this column is breaking apart. It's like, oh fuck me,
Yeah,
it's. But you're right. Everything basically after boot camp, once they arrive in country, and they get to the part, it does move slow. It does move slow.
Yeah, I feel like the movie leads up to Private Pyle shooting the drill instructor
Sure.
and then blowing his own brains out, and then you could have ended the movie and I'd have been fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
that's like
Sure.
it has so much leading up to that moment.
Sure,
that-
so much happens in the first half in
Right.
comparison to the second half that you could have ended the movie right there and then.
All right, we're into our top 10. Number 10, Rocky, 1976.
Yo, Adrian.
Do we even have to talk about this?
Oh
No.
you're Italian, us better at least say something about it.
No, I'm just saying it's a great movie. We don't have to
That's a
talk
great
about
movie.
this.
I'll
pretty
still
iconic.
say something controversial.
Go.
Go for it.
Rocky 4 is my favorite Rocky.
Which
Is
one's
that
Rocky
the
4?
one with-
Drago.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude,
Break
the
you.
freaking Cold War propaganda.
Oh God.
Rocky versus the
Yep.
Russian.
Yep.
I
Not
still
played by a Russian, mind you.
no. And Dolph Lundgren also plays like practically a mute bodybuilder, and yet he has an advanced degree from MIT. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So the
He's
smartest
gonna be in the
person
new
in
one,
that
right?
movie, yes, he's going to be
His
in Creed
son.
2.
Creed 2. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
so-
his
Yeah.
son,
Dude,
Versus
Creed,
Creed's
and
son, yeah.
versus
which
Creed's
I'm
son.
kind of okay with because he killed Creed's dad.
Right.
Correct.
So now
Right.
Creed's going to kill his son.
Oh.
Possible.
Or it's going to get to the Miyagi thing, and he's like, "Live or die, man!" And the guy's going to go die, and he's going,
Is it Hong Kong? He's gonna Hong Kong. That's how it's gonna end. He's gonna Hong Kong.
I'm
and then,
okay
and
with
then
that.
like Putin's gonna be up there going, no.
with his shirt off, riding a bear.
Riding a horse.
Yes.
Oh, riding a bear. All right, here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All right.
Up the ante.
At number 9.
Okay. Caddyshack.
Oh,
Fucking.
Fucking great. Yes.
Okay. Greatest moment. Let's see. Without talking about it. Greatest moment in Caddyshack. What is the greatest moment in Caddyshack?
The Baby Ruth in the pool.
Oh, that's
Baby Ruth.
strong.
Strong.
I don't know. I
Anybody
like
disagree?
anything to do with the fucking Gophers.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm,
Right.
I'm,
Those
with,
are
I'm with
great.
Matt on this one.
Yeah.
So you're going with
Yeah,
Gophers?
I'm with-
You're going with
The Baby
Ruth?
Yeah.
All right. Bill Murray.
Sure.
With the rake, taking out the flowers,
Oh.
narrating his own
Oh
championship.
yeah, absolutely.
Cinderella story. No, he's got about a 5 iron in this. It's in the hole. It's in the hole.
God, Bill Murray's a genius.
That you know what? Okay, you know the scene where they're both Chevy Chase and Bill Murray are getting high in the shack together.
Yeah.
That scene was written last minute on the spot because the dumbasses making the movie, God bless them, they realized they had gone an entire movie without taking their two biggest stars, Chevy Chase and Bill Murray, and putting them in a single scene together. They are not on camera together at all in that movie, except that one scene.
Whoa.
And part of it was because
He's right. I never even thought about that.
Hated each other.
Oh wow.
Shit.
Wow.
It went back to Saturday Night Live. They did not get along. But the producers were like, no, you can't. You guys cannot not have some screen time in this movie.
Yeah.
So that's why they wrote that scene. All right, number 8. This could have gone way further down on the list for me.
Yeah.
The Matrix.
I'm going to admit
A guy
that
movie, sure.
every time I start
Number
watching
8?
that movie, I start falling asleep.
Really?
Yeah, no, I've never made it all the way
falling
through the
asleep.
Matrix.
What? I call bullshit.
Really?
No,
I
no
say that at
bullshit.
least once in your life you've made it through the Matrix.
No, I probably on the half dozen attempts that I've ever tried to watch that, I get about halfway and then I fall asleep. Not on purpose. I want to watch the movie. I just fall asleep.
All right.
Narcolepsy.
Yeah.
I wonder who the fuck they're compiling this list from.
Yeah,
That the Matrix beat out like Untouchables and you know what I'm saying? Like
Dude, the Matrix beat out
I'm
Rocky.
Sure you have to consider the age of the person that was compiling
This was a
list, too.
fucking millennial.
Yep.
Well, you know what? Yeah.
Goddamn fucking
Yeah, you know what?
I can
millennials.
smell it on this
I'm
page.
sure there's some good millennials out there, but a
We're
lot
gonna
of
have
you are
we
fucking
have a
off.
millennial that has agreed to be on the show, and you know what? God bless him. His whole thing is like, dude, I want to be on the show because I want to talk to you guys about what it means to be a man because I was raised in a generation that has no idea. I was like,
come on down.
Oh, yeah.
Come on
well,
down.
you are very self-aware, and we'd be glad to have you down.
Come on down anytime.
Number 7, 1967.
The
God,
Dirty
this movie.
Dozen.
It's a
Oh,
classic.
The Dirty
fantastic.
Dozen. If ever there was a guy's movie,
Right?
this is a guy's movie. I mean, and spoilers, dude.
Just
Who lives?
Oh.
No,
I don't think anybody does.
No one makes it, right?
I think Charlie Bronson makes it, and James Coburn makes it.
I thought he got shot in the back. didn't he?
Yeah, me
Did
too.
he get shot in the back?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you can have a movie where you can take the 12 main characters and basically kill them all, and that we still love it.
Yeah.
Still love it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, number 6, 1981, The Road Warrior.
Never heard of it.
Are you
What?
fucking kidding me?
Why would I kid you? No, I've never heard of it. Because
Yeah.
I know I've seen Mad Max.
So you've seen the first one.
Yeah.
You never saw the second one.
It's hazy.
You probably did. Okay, he's the dude with the hockey mask and the chains
No,
around his
yeah,
neck
yeah,
and driving a
yeah.
little tiny car.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the Road
It's got
Warrior.
like
Okay.
that little Chaka in the little village right there.
Like I said, I was a kid when I saw that.
That's the one with
last.
the boomerang, right?
Chaka
With the-
Yeah, yeah.
with the-
Yes,
But it's
yeah.
got
Right.
that
Metal
little kid that
boomerang,
looks
yeah.
like Chaka in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
the-
Yeah.
There's a
Okay.
theory.
Okay.
There's a theory that little kid grew up to be Tom Hardy in Fury Road.
Huh.
all right.
Right.
I see what you did there.
All right, number 5, The Terminator.
Absolutely. Without, guy movie all
The Terminator. Now, there's some argument.
about.
Is the Terminator or is T2 better? Ooh.
That's a
I-
that's a hard fight
okay.
right there.
Like
Yeah.
as a movie.
Okay. Oh man, I don't even know where to
like
begin.
in T2 how they brought that scrawny ass guy in there to be more
Right. Instead of being the
powerful
big
and
muscle.
being a big mu- yeah,
I'm
he
going to
was like
terminate you.
clean frickin'
Yeah, more of a sleek
Right.
stealth.
And he was
stealth
super high
Terminator.
tech too. He's liquid
Oh,
metal.
oh,
That
yeah.
shit was
Right.
dope.
yeah.
How'd they do in
I don't
theaters?
know.
Which
You
one
know,
did better? I'm pretty sure it's probably T2 did.
I'm sure
better,
T2
right?
did.
T2.
Well,
Yeah,
because
blew it out of the
T1.
water.
That's because Terminator paved the way.
Yes.
And that's where it's so hard.
Right, because
to
you
say-
can't have T2 without Terminator.
Well,
Right.
and it's also the years apart.
right.
You know, but once they announced that they were actually going to make because Terminator 2 was in the 90s, right? And obviously
Like 92, I think.
and Terminator was
91.
1984.
Right.
I mean, there's such a long span, and technology had grown exponentially.
Right.
You know, it's
All right, so
really
we have
hard.
to give it to Terminator for being the original because
I have
it's
to.
easy.
I have to. Yeah.
It's like Eddie Van Halen and other guitar players. Other guitar players can come along and do tapping and fast playing, but Eddie
that's
Van
the
Halen
motherfucker
did
who
it
came up with
first.
it. Yeah, that's the motherfucker who did it
Okay.
first.
All right,
yeah.
we're giving it to Terminator. Let it be written. So let it be done.
All right.
Number 4, the greatest Christmas movie of all time.
Oh,
Yes.
yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
Die Hard.
Fantastic.
Great movie.
That is seriously.
That
and
is
there's
great.
And
two
the
kinds of
start
people
to
in
a
this
great
world.
series.
Two kinds of people in this world. There are those that believe that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and those that are fucking wrong.
Yep.
I agree.
It is a goddamn Christmas movie.
I agree.
So let's just say that. And the greatest line in that movie is "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker." So, John
What was
McClane,
that?
you're my hero.
I just love how you said. What was that you said? EPK, motherfucker.
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 No, I love when he reads the sweatshirt.
Oh,
Hans
yeah.
Gruber could read, dude. Alan Rickman.
Oh.
Now I have a machine gun too.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh,
Where are my detonators?
where are my detonators?
All right.
Go
moving-
and find Carl.
Hey, didn't he die?
Yes.
He was
yes,
the guy in the
absolutely.
This is where we need to work on your
Your
awareness
who's-
of who's
who's
still
here and
alive
who's
and
gone.
He was in the Harry Potts movie.
He was
Right.
Professor. He was Professor Snape. Yes, he was Professor
What?
Snape.
Is that like the
Harry
porno
Potter.
version of Harry Potter?
Oh, Harry Potter. Potter, pot him, whatever.
Yes,
Harry
he was-
Potter and the
he-
Sorcerer's
yes.
Stone.
What'd I
Yes.
say? Harry Potts.
You said Harry Potts. I think that's the porn version.
Well, a little
yeah.
penis
All right.
down there.
1983, Scarface.
Oh yeah.
Never seen it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's
Okay,
number 2.
Never seen it.
Oh, wrong one. Oh, my bad.
Scarface.
Okay. Again. Delete.
Before you
delete,
send him
delete,
hate mail,
I
he was looking at
apologize.
number 2.
I really,
Spoilers.
honestly, I really
Never
was.
seen Scarface?
No, and it's just one of those things. I've just never been interested in watching it.
Wow. How,
Dude, you have to
well,
see it.
hold
once.
on. Let me,
that got
Roach.
bumped up to the top of the list.
Roach, let me ask you this:
Yeah.
Are you naturally a fan of monster movies? Would you say, like, you know, does that genre appeal to you?
I mean,
Because
I
if
can
it
watch
does-
them, but it's not like my favorite genre.
Okay,
because
then there you go. If it
I'm
doesn't,
about ready to throw a bombshell down here in a minute.
Oh, with number 2 that you haven't
number
seen?
2 that you
Yeah.
haven't seen number 2?
Motherfucker.
no, get the fuck
Number
outta
2 is The
here.
Godfather.
Never seen it.
How the fuck have you never seen The Godfather?
Hanging out at other
I don't even
Wappy's
know.
house?
yeah. I have no idea how I've never seen that movie.
I don't know how the fuck we were friends for this
Didn't
long,
they?
and we
Fuck,
didn't even
we're
know
not
that.
friends anymore.
Yeah.
We're
Didn't
not
they-
friends till you
I
go
would-
and see The Godfather.
I would watch the Godfather movies in the presence of my grandmother, and she would, like, translate everything. I'm like, Grandma, there's fucking subtitles. Like, I'm good.
She was probably convinced. No, they're not right.
Yeah, no, she would say that's
not what they said.
Not what they say.
Dude,
That's not what they say.
Whatever, bro.
But wait,
I don't
let's
know.
go back to
Wow.
number 3 for a second.
Oh,
And on a personal note, I am happy that the new Scarface got shot down in a blaze of glory.
No, it's still
because
going.
well,
Never got killed.
hold on a second. They're remaking
They're
that.
bringing
Yes.
it back.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Uh-huh.
With what's his fuck is him?
I don't
The
know
same
if it's what's his
storyline?
fuck, but
'Cause here's
it's
the storyline. This fucking pisses me off.
Oh, here we go.
This
Oh,
fucking
here we go.
pisses me off.
Oh,
You know, okay.
Here,
Ladies and
oh,
gentlemen,
where's the
ladies and gentlemen,
soapbox?
It's
Hold
time
on.
for. It's time for. You know what pisses me off?
Okay,
With
you know what-
Mugshot.
You know what pisses me off? This was unplanned, but this fucking pisses me off.
They're always unplanned.
He's heated.
You're taking a movie like Scarface,
Correct.
a goddamn fucking classic like Scarface,
Yes.
and you're gonna rewrite it, set between 2003 and 2005. Last I was a part of it. 2003, 2005, with motherfucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, he's not in it.
I'm saying it originally. This
Oh,
is what pissed
yeah.
me off.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I've
Leonardo
seen that right
DiCaprio was going to have the lead, and instead of coming from Cuba, he was going to be a Mexican drug cartel member that comes up in through California, blah, 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 blah. There's some movies you don't fuck with. You don't fuck with Scarface.
No,
now,
there.
now who's fucking in it?
No,
Am I seeing
No,
here
hold on.
Diego Luna
Yeah.
is going to be
Yeah.
Scarface?
Who the
That's
fuck
what I
is
heard.
that?
He's from Rogue One. Well, you've seen Rogue One, right?
No,
The new
we
Star Wars
established. He
No,
hasn't
we've
seen
established he hasn't seen any of the new ones. Anyway, he was in the latest Star
Yeah.
Wars movie. He's at least Hispanic.
Okay, but is he coming from Cuba or is he a Mexican drug cartel guy?
Probably a Mexican drug cartel
Fucking
guy.
bullshit.
Yeah, well, hold on a second. If they're gonna set it in
Yeah, nobody gives a shit about the
2002,
Cuban immigrant.
2005,
It's not,
yeah, they're
it's
gonna
not
they're gonna
topical.
they,
You know
they
where
have,
they
they
should
have to
set it?
shift
They
it.
should set it back in fucking 1983 where it was set. And leave it the fuck alone.
Okay, number one in our countdown because we already did number
one.
2.
And I'm gonna give an honorable mention and say fuck like 4 or 5 of these movies
Sure.
that took the place of
yeah.
Sure.
my honorable mention. But number 1, Dirty Harry.
Can we get a mic drop?
For
You can drop that mic, but then we'll have 2 that are broken tonight. So
I bet you that other one works
Dude,
if we try it again.
No, Dirty Harry was great. I don't think it's number one.
No.
For guys movies, but I think
don't
it's
think
close.
so
It's
either.
top 10, maybe top 5.
Can we find out who compiled this list? Because there's got to be a name. Like,
there's
yeah.
I'm going to
write him a
fuck that guy.
strongly fucking
No, we're
word
going to
here.
put him on fuck that guy list.
I guarantee you they went ahead and just asked 100 guys from 18 to what the fuck ever, and then this is what they got as far as average is concerned. But yeah, this is some bullshit.
Yeah,
here.
depending on what age bracket
Lethal Weapon is not on the list, bro.
Hold on, let's go round robin. Okay, so you say obviously an honorable mention, and we'll go back to you again.
Yeah,
but, So Fletch, you're saying definitely, and I agree with you 110%. Lethal Weapon should have been on this fucking list.
Lethal Weapon,
All
bro.
right, Roach,
It's up there with Die Hard.
Roach, you got one for me?
Also Christmas movie.
Come back to me. I got to think of one.
All right, I'll drop one.
Like a deuce. Drop it.
Motherfucking Commando. You're talking about a guy's movie.
Which part? The part where he's swinging from the balloons in the Sherman Oaks Galleria?
I'm talking about like fucking, come on, Bennett. It's just you and me. Drop the gun. You don't need the gun. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tag up and say, if not Commando, Predator.
Oh,
Predator.
Yeah. Right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is sorely or poorly represented on this fucking list because he has made some of the great... Conan!
We got one.
Conan.
Oh,
That's
Conan.
what I was going to
Conan.
say. You stole my thunder.
All right, there it
All right,
is.
hold on. I can edit that out. Arnold Schwarzenegger is very poorly represented on this list.
I agree.
Yeah. You know what else?
What?
Fucking Conan.
That's so...
How did Conan
Conan.
not make this list?
Dude.
Oh,
Okay.
I agree.
To crush your enemies. See them driven before you.
Oh,
To hear the lamentations of the women. Dude, that's the single greatest...
Yes.
What is the meaning of life?
Dude, Conan, bro. And on that note, well, no, Roach, we're going to swing back to you. The guy who hasn't seen The Godfather, I'll edit this out if you can't think of something, but God damn it, think of something.
I'll think of something.
And don't tell me don't tell me like Suburbia.
No. That's
Well,
not like a
wait.
Do we-
How about
do we-
Gummo?
Hold
The world according to Garp.
on a
I've
second.
lost friends over having them watch that.
Oh,
When
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I wonder how long
In
ago
fact, this last trip out, I made a whole bunch of people watch that.
I think it's a great fucking movie. And then
Yeah.
people were like, you like that? I'm like, yeah, like we can't associate with you anymore.
What about? Well, I wonder how long ago this list was compiled.
I'll look. I'm gonna look.
need to find
I'll bring
Because-
because our notes here don't have the name of the guy
Of
who wrote
course.
it or the date. But it was fairly contemporary. It didn't
Hold on a
take me
second.
long to find that.
Hold on, I have one.
Uh-huh.
John Wick. John Wick.
See?
Guy movie.
Yeah.
John Wick.
Modern-
And a newer. it's a
Modern
newer-
guy movie.
And I'm not saying even 2 that just came out. I'm saying
No,
John
the
Wick
original-
1.
yeah.
John Wick 1.
What
Both
about Top
kind of
Gun?
the same movie.
Top
Gun.
Gun.
Is Top Gun not on the list?
Top
Yeah, right?
Gun. Talk to me, Goose.
Okay, whoever wrote this list is getting a kick in the fucking nuts when I see him.
You know what? He's on the fuck you list.
He's on the
Yeah.
fuck you list.
I'm gonna write
You know what?
random
All right.
guy who made this bullshit list.
We can find that out.
Here, you need to take this down. Take a memo. 2 people that I'm going to kick in the nuts when I ever see them. Number 1, the guy who wrote this list. And number 2, if I ever meet that German motherfucker that took a tuba and an accordion to Mexico that first time, I'm kicking that motherfucker in the nuts. Oh, you can send your hate mail, whether you're German or Mexican, to manstalgiamail@gmail.com. Hashtag fuck the tuba.
Oh, my God.
So those were our old episodes. This is a little bit longer episode because we're giving people, we didn't give anyone an episode on Monday. We're giving them one today, but
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to do more of these where we bring out some of these old, segments. But what I think we'll see what happens when Matt gets back. I think maybe doing a thing where we pull a segment out and we play it and then we revisit on important topics. We do that. And then every once in a while, we'll put an episode like this if people like it, which is the old drunk ass Matt's bachelor pad living room. He even talks about his, at the time, girlfriend who he is now married to. Like he had just started dating her.
They just started dating.
You can there's episodes. Yeah. So anyway, we hope you enjoyed it. And Marco, thank you for joining us from the tattoo shop.
No problem. Thank you to my client for being patient and waiting, or not being patient. I don't even know. I'll see what happens.
And then Chuck was going to join us too, but Chuck never was there the first time, and he didn't wasn't able to listen to him the second time because of family birthday tonight. So it's just me and Marco while Matt's in Austria. Hope you guys enjoy it. And if you liked it, send us a message. Send us your favorite parts. Tell us what you liked.
Definitely.
And then if you want us to just do clip shows like this once in a while, we'll do it. But if you want us to do the thing, we're going to try it with the porn subject, and we'll see what happens.
You guys, email us and let us know if we missed the movie. If we missed something, bring up a point. We're more than happy to rehash the old wounds.
LockerRoomMailbag@gmail.com.
That's it, guys.
All right. Well, until our next episode, we'll see you in the locker room.
And Happy New Year.